Hey guys, you are listening to We Got Something to Say. I'm your co-host Jay.
This is Jameson.
And this is Poppy. And guess what?
We
We
got
got
something
something
to
to say.
say.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for listening to another taping of We Got Something to Say. And what are we talking about today? We're talking about celebrities. I'm going to let y'all look at this funny clip real quick, and then we're going to come back and talk about some celebrities.
I don't like for no reason, part 2. At number 5, we have this blockhead bitch, Ray J. He's cornier than corn and he irks my soul. I don't think he has anything remarkable under his belt. Coming in at number 4 is this whole Debbie Ryan from Jessie. Every time I seen her on the show, I wanted to slit my throat. She's a terrible actress. Coming in at number 3 is this bitch Demi Lovato, aka Press the Chin. I really haven't liked her since Camp Rock. I feel like all of her roles could have easily been played by someone else, and I've always wanted to press the button on her chin. Coming in at number 2 is this whole Bella Thorne from Shake It Up. Zendaya carried the whole show on her back, and this bitch couldn't dance for shit. Zendaya ate that ass up on the dance floor every time. Topping it off at number 1 is this muscle-faced bitch Black China. I hate hearing about her news, her life. I don't know if this is Michael Jackson or not, but I did Google search Black China.
This young lady is hilarious. I don't know her. It was just something that was on the internet, and we thought it would be a great topic. What celebrity do you feel you just don't like? You just don't like for no reason at all. And everybody's not into that. Well, I don't have no reason to like them. Let's say a celebrity that you believe is overrated. Last but not least, a celebrity you may think is underrated. So either somebody you just don't care for. I mean, yeah, you don't know the people. You're talking about their public persona and what you've seen. You just don't care for them for whatever reason, or their body of work. You know, some people get into that. Clearly the girl did. Or someone that you believe is overrated or underrated. What you got, Jay?
All right. So we're going to do a round of overrated. For me, my overrated celebrity is Lizzo. Like, this chick is just a hot mess to me. I get that she's talented, and I like, okay, great, you play a little flute, but girl, please, like, I'm so sorry. She is ratchet as hell. I get so tired of seeing this chick's ass scrolling on my timeline, my IG, because people repost it, and how many times do we have to hear about she's so happy and excited about her whale behind? Girlfriend, no. I need you to cover up. I don't want to see your bare ass on the bleachers. I don't want to see you twerking, your fat, chunky jello. I don't care. This is not PC. I'm selling it off because girlfriend is tired, okay? Cover the fuck up, and I'm done. I'm out. That's my overrated celebrity.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry, but I had some itch to get off my chest.
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but hey, this is her piece, and we let her say it. Bobby, who do you believe is overrated, my brother?
Oh, man. Dude, everybody is like all over this dude, and I don't see the hype. Like, I feel like my dog Dexter rap better than him. It just, like, lyrically, he got some tight rhymes, but his voice is annoying as shit. And I feel like this singing rap combo mess, it gives me headaches. Like, I almost want to just slit my wrist listening to him. Like, I don't know whether to be hard or sad, happy or mad listening to him. It's just like, I don't know. He get on this period and start making albums. I can't deal. I just don't. I can't.
Did you say Drake? You said Drake?
Drake, Aubrey Graham.
Oh, Aubrey Graham, wow. Well, hey, you know what? I'll say this. I can't say that I haven't heard that somewhere before. So
they
shout
used
out
to call
Aubrey.
him the Snuggle, the Snuggle Bear.
Snuggle Bear. What did that mean?
He's soft. That's what the internet said.
Okay, got you. I can't.
He
say
strikes
I
me very bitchy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like
very
edgy.
This is gonna be an interesting one, guys.
Listen,
what?
I'm just one person that said it. I'm one in the number.
Well, I'm
consensus.
gonna say this. I know that Drake has climbed the charts with a lot of songs, and he has all sold out shows, etc. I don't necessarily follow him, but I do know people that do. Some of my family members love Drake, and I will leave that there. But okay, Poppy, you sound all pointed. I didn't even have the person that I thought was overrated. So I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking of more of an underrated person.
No.
If I have to pick somebody that is overrated, I am going to go old school. And no, I was not around during this era, but I do believe that when I love music, I'm an avid listener of music. I do lean towards, more soul, jazz, hip hop, things of that sort. But I could never understand the big deal with the Beatles. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it.
Oh my God.
I watched documentaries, and the best thing I liked was The Girl Is Mine from Michael Jackson. And I might be dating myself, but The Girl Is Mine with Michael Jackson and which Beatles?
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
That was a great song.
That was.
I just never understood all the records they broke, and they were like a European band, and they had come over to America, and they just blew up America, and I just didn't get the fanfare. You know what I mean? I didn't see it. I've seen a lot of people that I thought were really good, and the Beatles just didn't. They just didn't do it for me, but clearly they did it for a lot of other people. So that would be my most overrated. I think they were good, but overrated.
Good how? That's like Dolly Parton's "I Will Always Love You," her version, not Whitney.
Oh man! Let me leave it there. They played instruments. Let me leave it there. They had a little bingle.
We can't relate to no Beatles.
Hey. Well, I gave y'all the one that I thought about. Wait, we're gonna go to someone that you believe is underrated. Underrated. Who do you believe is underrated? Since you guys want to hound me on the overrated, who do you think is underrated, Bobby?
Tank. I think Tank doesn't get enough credit for his artistry. I think the musically, instrumentation, he is amazing. Great producer. I would like to hear more from Tank. I think he doesn't get enough props. I like the fact that he definitely keeps it R&B. I've seen in my lifetime R&B change to pop, but he is sticking to the roots. He and Kelly Rowland, I have to throw that in there. Those.
You're gonna throw two in. So I was going to pick Kelly Rowland. Now I gotta pick another person. I was going to pick Kelly Rowland.
You sure do. Yep. I got it. Yep. So yeah, those.
So you went with the Mr. That guy. Please don't.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, that's all I know of this song. Oh, that's all I know on that song. Okay. So big up to Tank in the house. I did see some pictures on him online where he paid homage to Marvin Gaye. They had on pretty much the same outfit. I'm assuming that he was giving his pitch to say, hey, I can play the biopic, or I don't know if it's a biopic or autobiography. I don't know what you call it, but basically I can play Marvin Gaye in a movie.
Okay.
So, hopefully that works out for Tank. But yeah, okay. So Tank, I know he plays. I know he harmonizes. I know he comes all the way back from the Aaliyah camp, and that's where he got his start. So he has a good legacy going on. I think that there was some things that happened recently where he was in the news, and now we're going to move on to Jay.
Oh, you petty.
My underrated person is probably Mia, the singer, Mia. I don't know if you guys know her.
Underrated person.
She's so underrated. Y'all don't even know her.
The white girl?
Yes, Nia.
Yeah.
She
I
did
know
a
her.
duet with Jasmine Sullivan.
I know about that sideline.
And yes,
yeah, I know about that.
That was such a great duet, and I just love, and I loved because of that single. I got the whole album, and I love her. I love her voice. I love her vibe. I love her. I got that whole album. It was dope. I just feel like she should be bigger than what she is. I think she should and could be on like a Snow Allegra level, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. You know more than me. Like, what the deal is, why some artists pop, why artists don't. But for me, she's underrated.
Got you. I do remember the Jasmine song with her in the video, and Jasmine had on the fur coat, and that was a good song. I do remember that. Sometimes it's just timing or what label you're on. But big ups to her. Hopefully, she gets her second or third time around. JoJo had some issues here and there, and she has been staying in the in the forefront, the last couple of years. So sometimes it can just turn around.
Right.
So okay, all right. So that's a name that you guys probably don't know. Shavi is going to say it again because I don't know her name. I know who she's talking about. So say it again in case somebody is trying to look her up. Spell it.
It's Nia, N-double-I-A.
N-double-I-A. It is Nia, and she was singing soul on that song, at least I remember. Okay. Yeah. All right. Who do I believe is underrated? I'm going to say two people, like Poppy said.
Hey.
I'm going to keep it in the city of brotherly love. So the Roots, to me, are underrated. I think the Roots, yes, I think they're underrated. I think that if you know them, and you respect them. But I think that for years, the Roots were underrated until they just got on Jimmy Fallon. More people started to see them. More people started to respect them. I think they were definitely respected inside the industry. With people, they have their Roots picnic in Philadelphia, and a lot of people come there and see all different type of artists. But the Roots had a long history. Black Thought, to me, if you have ever heard Black Thought is top 5 rapper of all time. So for people not to even know he's top 5 rapper of all time tells me, and I'm talking about top 5 lyricists, tells me that they are underrated as an entire band. And they were one of the first to do live instrumentation with hip hop. And that was big. And then you got Quest. Quest is a bad boy. And the Quest is a bad boy. And when you got people like Jay co-signing Quest, he a bad boy. But I'm just gonna say, but even though I love Quest and I love Black Thought, I don't think I heard Jay-Z and Black Thought on the song together. That's how bad Black Thought is. That's how bad Black Thought is. We know how bad Jay is. So that's why I'm going to say underrated.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in Philly. And say Jasmine Sullivan.
I knew you was going to say that.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And the reason why I'm going to say Jasmine Sullivan is underrated because Jasmine Sullivan, number one, did not get the full-fledged marketing I believe she needed to receive for the countless triple albums she has produced. And it's so crazy because, again, if you know, if you know real soul music, you know Jasmine, you know her music. When you got individuals from the gospel realm like Kim Burrell blessing Jasmine, and when you got her writing songs for Fantasia, when Fantasia first came out, and then you got her doing songs with Missy, Bust the Windows Out Your Car, when you got her sounding like her own version of Lauryn Hill on I Need You Bad, which was her first single, and literally 3 solid albums that the average person wouldn't know about, once again, because of different marketing situations. She's actually a slim hottie now, so hopefully it's not too late because a lot of times they don't market people like they did the Lizzo, because back then it wasn't, or the time, at that time, you have to do something in particular. You'd have to show a lot of skin or you have to be thin or both. And she wasn't doing either. She was just singing and letting you pay attention to her vocal prowess and her harmonies and her arrangements. And, you know, in a lot of places, that's not enough to make you mainstream, which brings me to Jilly from Philly, as opposed to my infant sister Erykah Badu. I love them both, but I do believe that Jill did not get as much marketing and as much forefront because look at Erykah. Jill is a beautiful woman, but Erykah was thinner. She fit the mold that they wanted. She had green eyes. She had a apple. I don't even call it. I don't know what that is. That's an onion behind her. So for all of those reasons, she's gonna get more marketing. Now Jill is known, of course, in the soul community, and Jill always sells out. I'm not going to talk about their billing as it relates to who's getting, you know, bigger billing when they go out, but Jill holds her own as consistently. You know, Jill is also an actress, and Jill is a poet, and, you know, she has a lot of other things going on, but those are the type of people that I feel are underrated. So I kept it in Philly. I kept it in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. So on that note, thank you for joining us. We got something to say.